What you are about to witness is not a simple repair. It is an act of resurrection. But before something can be reborn, its past must be completely erased. This forgotten relic, ravaged by time, holds a story, hidden beneath layers of decay. The deconstruction begins, a careful, deliberate process. Each part is removed, revealing the extent of the damage. A methodical stripping away of the old. Every component is meticulously separated from the frame. Years of neglect have taken their toll on the metal. The car is slowly stripped down to its very bones. The team delves deeper into the heart of the machine. A fragile skeleton is all that remains of its former self. The engine, once a source of power, now lies silent. The careful dismantling continues with focused precision. Each bolt and wire is a piece of a forgotten puzzle. A slow and patient process of discovery. Uncovering the hidden mechanics within. The vehicle is lifted, prepared for the next phase. The suspension system is the next to be taken apart. Powerful tools are needed to break free the rusted parts. Every element, no matter how small, is removed. The old brake system tells a story of journeys long past. The ground becomes a map of the car's anatomy. Intricate systems of wires and hoses are disconnected. Teamwork is essential in this complex operation. Corrosion has fused metal together over decades. The shell is now almost completely bare. Even the most difficult to reach places are accessed. A pivotal moment, the engine is finally lifted from the frame. The heart of the beast, now separated and exposed. The deconstruction of the chassis continues. Two mechanics work in sync to free the remaining parts. The last pieces of the suspension are removed. The doors, witnesses to countless journeys, are lifted away. The interior is inspected, a time capsule of the past. Seats are unbolted, revealing the floor beneath. The trunk lid is the last major panel to be removed. The hood is carefully unfastened and set aside. Beneath the floor mats, the true decay is unveiled. A painstaking process to remove every last interior panel. The team searches for any salvageable components. The car is now a hollowed out rusted shell. The floor is stripped away, piece by rusted piece. Even the window frames are carefully pried loose. The seal of the windshield, brittle with age, is cut away. With coordinated effort, the glass is safely removed. The dashboard, the car's nerve center, is dismantled. The carpets are pulled back, exposing the raw metal floor. A flurry of activity as the entire interior is gutted. Wiring and small electronic parts are carefully disconnected. A relic of old technology is removed from the dash. The deconstruction is meticulous and unforgiving. The complex web of the car's electrical system is untangled. Every single component must be cataloged and removed. The final pieces of the dashboard are taken out. Nothing of the original interior will remain. The car has been fully stripped to a bare chassis. The last wheel is removed, completing the disassembly. Now, attention turns to the silent heart of the machine. The engine itself must be stripped down to its core components. With a hammer and chisel, stubborn parts are broken free. Decades of grime and rust are battled with every turn. The exhaust system is carefully detached from the engine block. The engine rests, its inner workings about to be revealed. Pulleys and belts, once in constant motion, are now still. Force is required to separate the fused components. A slow, methodical process of mechanical surgery. Each bolt holds a secret to the engine's past performance. Old rubber hoses, cracked and brittle, are pulled away. Teamwork makes the challenging task manageable. The cylinder head is unbolted, preparing for a major reveal. The valves and springs are exposed for the first time in years. The head is lifted, showing the pistons beneath. The dissection continues, layer by mechanical layer. The delicate valves are carefully extracted one by one. The engine block is stripped further, down to the core. The last components are removed from the main block. Soon, only the bare block will remain. The clutch assembly is separated from the gearbox. The engine block is prepared for its final disassembly. The oil pan is removed, draining the last of the old fluids. The heavy block is lifted, revealing the crankshaft within. The engine is now completely broken down. The focus shifts to the equally complex transmission. Inside the gearbox, a world of intricate gears is revealed. Each gear and bearing is carefully removed. An astonishing array of parts laid out for inspection. Now, the transformative baptism. Years of grime are blasted away. The clean parts are prepared for the reassembly. Surfaces are polished, bringing back a hint of their former shine. Every component is scrubbed clean, ready for a new life. The delicate process of rebuilding begins with the valves. Each one is seated with care and precision. The cylinder head is slowly brought back to its full form. Even the smallest pieces undergo a thorough restoration. The engine block is cleaned and prepped for its new parts. From chaos, order emerges. The components are ready. The first piece of the new engine is put into place. The reassembly of the engine's core begins. Measurements are taken with exacting precision. Specialized tools ensure every part fits perfectly. Bolts are torqued to precise specifications. The piston rings are carefully installed. This is a symphony of mechanics, a dance of creation. The lubrication system is meticulously reassembled. The crankshaft is carefully seated in its new bearings. With modern tools, the process is efficient and accurate. Piece by piece, the engine block is reborn. The foundation of power is being rebuilt. Attention turns to restoring the cylinder head. Old components are removed to make way for the new. Refurbished valves and springs are installed. The process is quick but requires a skilled hand. The head is now ready to be rejoined with the block. A crucial step, the restored head is bolted into place. The external components of the engine are now added. The timing belt is carefully routed and tensioned. The engine is starting to resemble its former self, only better. More parts are added to the growing assembly. The delicate camshafts are seated in the head. The turbocharger, a key to its power, is installed. Meanwhile, the transmission undergoes its own revival. The intricate dance of gears is carefully reassembled. The gearbox casing is sealed, locking in the restored mechanics. New bearings are pressed into place. The transmission's main shaft is reinstalled. The new clutch is mounted, ready to connect power to the wheels. The engine and transmission are reunited. The completed powertrain hangs, a work of mechanical art. A fresh coat of paint provides a protective, beautiful finish. The engine looks better than new, ready for installation. The starter motor is bolted on, ready to spark life. The alternator is fitted, prepared to generate power. New spark plugs are installed for a clean ignition. The exhaust manifold is attached, ready to channel the engine's roar. Final ancillary components are secured. Fresh oil, the lifeblood of the engine, is poured in. The resurrected engine is now complete. Now, the focus returns to the car's ravaged skeleton. The frame is power washed, blasting away decades of filth. But beneath the dirt, the deep scars of rust remain. The corrosion has eaten through the metal in many places. With surgical precision, the rotten metal is cut away. Sparks fly as the frame is purified by fire and force. This is a battle against decay itself. New steel is introduced, ready to heal the wounds. Fresh metal is welded into place, restoring strength. The brilliant flash of the welder signifies new beginnings. Slowly, the structural integrity of the car is rebuilt. Each new piece is a testament to the restorer's craft. The car's foundation is becoming whole once more. This is a painstaking process of metal fabrication. Patience and skill transform rust into solid steel. The new welds are ground down, creating a seamless surface. More sections are repaired. The car's slowly taking form. The chassis is now stronger than it has been in decades. The final touches are made to the structural repairs. The frame's restoration is a monumental achievement. The body panels are next to receive this transformative treatment. Old, damaged sections are carefully chiseled away. New metal is welded in, patching the holes left by time. The welding process requires a steady and expert hand. The new seams are ground smooth, preparing for paint. The floor of the car also needs extensive repair. New floor pans are expertly welded into the frame. A custom fabricated piece is prepared for installation. It's fitted and welded, completing the floor repair. The new panels are hammered into perfect shape. The bodywork is now solid and ready for the next stage. A once rusted section is now seamless and strong. The entire body, a patchwork of old and new, stands ready. A layer of primer is applied, unifying the surface. This gray coat is the foundation for the final color. Areas are masked off in preparation for detailed bodywork. The entire chassis is now protected by a fresh layer of primer. Body filler is applied to smooth out any minor imperfections. The surface is sanded by hand, achieving a flawless finish. The team works together to prepare the body for paint. The body now awaits its final identity. Another coat of primer is applied with an expert touch. The interior surfaces are also coated and protected. The transformation from rusted relic to blank canvas is astounding. Every inch of the car receives the same careful attention. The car is almost unrecognizable from its former state. The old doors, once rusted through, are also being restored. They are stripped down to their basic components. The handles and mechanisms are carefully removed. The true extent of the corrosion on the door skin is revealed. The door is dismantled further. The rust is aggressively ground away. A clean surface is created for the new metal. A new piece of steel is cut and clamped into position. The panel is welded, making the door solid once more. This process is repeated for every damaged section. Composite material is used to reinforce and shape the panel. The surface is sanded smooth, ready for priming. Other body parts receive the same meticulous restoration. The result is a perfectly smooth, restored panel. The bumper is also repaired with precision welding. Even small cracks are carefully mended. An old exhaust pipe is given a new lease on life. The fuel tank is restored and painted a glossy black. The repaired bumper is smoothed with filler and sanded. Wet sanding creates an incredibly smooth surface for paint. The prepared panels are a testament to the detailed bodywork. A fresh coat of paint brings the bumper back to life. The wheels are not forgotten in this total restoration. Old tires are removed from the rims. The rims are painted to match the car's new aesthetic. New tires are fitted to the beautifully restored wheels. The reassembly of the car's mechanics can now begin. The restored suspension components are installed. Each part is carefully bolted back onto the chassis. The car is slowly regaining its mechanical systems. The air conditioning system is reconnected. The pieces of the puzzle begin to come together. The vehicle is taking shape once again. It's a slow but rewarding process of reconstruction. The engine accessories are reinstalled under the hood. Hoses and pipes are connected to the reborn engine. The engine bay is filled with restored components. The fuel pump is prepared for installation. It's carefully placed back into the refurbished fuel tank. Beneath the car, the exhaust system is fitted. The new exhaust is secured to the chassis. The intricate brake components are reassembled. Each part is cleaned and lubricated before installation. This ensures the car will be safe and reliable. The brake caliper is reassembled with new seals. Now, the rear brakes receive the same careful attention. The rear brake assembly is rebuilt from the ground up. The wheels, now with new tires, are ready to be mounted. The hub is cleaned and prepared for the wheel. A new brake disc is installed. The rear drum brakes are fitted with new shoes. The entire rear brake system is now brand new. The restored wheel is carefully bolted into place. The car finally stands on its own four wheels again. The final assembly can now begin. The brake system is finalized and checked. The brake drum is fitted over the new shoes. Inside, the intricate dashboard components are reinstalled. The main dash panel is carefully guided into place. The interior is meticulously cleaned before final assembly. The restored steering wheel is attached. Wiring beneath the dash is painstakingly reconnected. Each screw is secured, bringing the interior to life. The sound system speakers are installed in the headliner. A bead of powerful adhesive is applied for the windshield. This will create a permanent watertight seal. The trim around the windshield is snapped into place. The headlights are polished to a crystal clear finish. A final coat of paint is applied to the front end. The gleaming new headlights are installed. The restored hood is carefully fitted and aligned. The taillights are sealed and secured. The trunk lid is mounted, completing the rear of the car. The rear seats are installed, making the interior whole. The restored door panels are the final interior piece. Under the hood, final checks are made on the reborn engine.
A very special thank you to the owner of the YouTube channel at Amazing Restorations 1117 for creating this wonderful video and allowing me to comment. If you enjoyed this narrative, please visit and support their channel at the link in the description below.